What's up? It's Tuesday morning. Is it Tuesday? Tuesday morning, and my life's in fucking shambles. I have no idea what I'm gonna do today. I've got no slick top. It's at the detailer. I've got no GTR because it's crashed, and I've got no parts for the Miata. So I'm gonna have to get pretty creative today to figure out what I'm doing. I hate this Miata. It's not bad, but the clutch lets out really high, and it's just rattly and 155,000 mile Miata. But for what running paid, I guess it's sick. So Divine's at the shop already. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get pretty creative because I've got nothing. I've got no cars. All right, guys. I'm at the shop. Mike's here filling up some crack juice, and everyone fucking vapes. So I've been thinking, and you guys have been commenting a lot. I haven't really talked about it yet, but Street Speed 717 invited. He said call out. Everyone says call out. He invited me to a drag racing thing. I think it's October 28th. And since Vegas doesn't look like it's gonna happen, that might be an option. The only thing is, I don't have anything to drive. So I'm on Craigslist right now, which is dangerous, and I'm considering buying something to go there with. It would have to be fast and be able to be built in the next 3 weeks. Don't know if I can do it, but I don't even know if I should talk about what my plans are. Well, I'll say like 2 plans. I could either get something front wheel drive, cheap, nitrous it or turbo it, and try to make it as fast as possible and semi-reliable, or I can go try to find like a cheap, rusted out old muscle car and just nitrous the shit out of that. Those are my 2 options. And when I say muscle car, I just mean something American. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. Put in the comments what you guys think I should bring. Put in the comments if you think I should even go. Or I've got a lot going on this month. It's pretty brutal with the slick top being finished. The GTR, I don't know what's going on. Actually, I do. I have an update. I'll do that in this video too. So I have 2 updates. 2 GTR updates and the Street Speed 717 call out in one video. First, the GTR, this GTR, is the insurance is trying to get a valuation. They gave me a gray valuation. So a gray valuation is when it's not like a Camry where you go on Kelley Blue Book and then you can find 30 within 100 miles and say, okay, this car's worth X amount of dollars. A gray valuation is when the market is insane. You can see them anywhere from 22, 23 to 60, 70. So when they did the first gray valuation, they gave me a number of 22,000. Now that's just 22,000. They take my car. So I was like, hey, that's not enough. I can't replace the car for 22,000. That's bullshit. So he came back and he gave me a valuation of 24,000. And then he gave me a valuation of what my car buyback would be, which would be $5,000. So whoever would get this thing for $5,000 would be getting a fucking steal. I'd obviously rape it if anything I could, but just the engine's worth that. So I said, no, that's not going to work. Where I need to end up is I need to end up at $29,000 with a $5,000 buyback. At that setup, I'm good. I can, bridge the gap for whatever the new GTR costs. I can par mine out. Like, I'm good. So I told him that, and he's like, okay, well, you need to send me some receipts for what you have for work. So as you guys know, I've got the R33 swap, the intercooler piping, the Haltech, the Regas, the Ganadors, the injectors, the Tomei turbo outlets, full exhaust, like all that stuff. So that equals up to quite a bit. I sent him that over, and now it's just a waiting game of getting that valuation to 29, buying it back for 5, and being at 24, coming up with a little money and getting the new GTR. So that leads us into the new GTR. I've got some pictures. Roberto from HP Import, Jack Roberto, Perverto, sent me like a ton of pictures. So I'll put them in this video. The car is a grade 4. It's black. I think it's an 89 or 90. A little older than mine, which doesn't really matter. It's got 80,000 miles confirmed. The auction sheet shows very little dings, scratches, but a grade 4 means like a little scratch is like buffable, or a ding is like a paint wave. It's not really even like a ding. So when you see the auction sheet just littered with issues, they're just being anal. So let me see if I can find something on my car to give you an idea. Like, See this little nib here? I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. Like that could be marked on a grade 4 car. I don't even know if you can see it. A grade 4 car wouldn't have clear coat peeling on the roof. A grade 4 car wouldn't be resprayed a different color. It possibly would be resprayed OEM color, but it'd have to be a really good paint job. So grade 4 cars are good. I think it goes to 6. I think 6 is a brand new car. 5 is like a fairly new car, and then 4 is where you start rating like a car that's like, I think 4 is about the highest I've ever seen an R32. I might have seen a 4.5 if the car was had like 1,000 kilometers on it. It was brand new. So this is a grade 1. There's slight damage in this region, and there's a bunch of tape holding the door closed. So I don't know what this would do. Maybe grade 2 because the interior is cleaned. Anyway, so I'll show those pictures, obviously, or you just saw them, and that's the update on the GTR. So I had to bail Rudnick out once today. Stone bag, lost key to the 135. I had to BMW Bridgeport deliver it. Shout out to those guys, they're awesome. And I just like coded the key, went for a little ride, and he didn't mention it or anything, but who cares? He installed Fortune Auto coilovers in the car. He installed them incorrectly. The rear was really high, and the only way he could think to lower the rear was to pull the strut down, basically, or shock or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So he pulled it down. He tightened it up and lowered the shock, and then pulled it down and clamped and like bolted it on. So now the spring is like compressed a little. Just the wrong way of doing it. So I don't have much to do because, as you know, I don't have a car, and you know my attachment to the 135. So I'm gonna pull it in here. I'm gonna fix the rear. I think it's just the rears. He basically put like 200 pounds of preload on them is how I'm gonna describe it. So when you go down the road, they're compressed a little, and you hit a bump, they're like already compressed, and then it just bounces like crazy. I've never felt a car like this. Like, it rides worse than the Racer Miata, and I don't even like saying that out loud. So I'm gonna pull that thing in, try to fix the rear, and I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Am I gonna run over that blanket? What the fuck? I don't even know how I put the wheel in there. So he basically spun this bottom cup up on here and effectively started crushing the spring by doing that, and now we're here. So we have to fix that, drop back down, and lower the actual spring perch, and if that's bottomed out, I'm just gonna take it right the fuck out. I'm not gonna play. So Rudnick strikes again. I didn't think there was that much preload on the spring. When the final fucking turn happened, my hand was on the ratchet, and literally this suspension shot down like a fucking cannonball. Like, ask Mike. I mean, how crazy was that?
It was fucking crazy.
He had probably, I don't know, my hand was underneath it, got smashed. You can actually see something going on there already, but it's not broken. I've broken it before. Feels okay. It just was like a good crack, but he's got some serious fucking tension on this. This kid belongs nowhere near a fucking car. I can't wait till he gets here. So there's a learning experience. I can't believe how compressed that was. That spring, crazy, I thought it was just a short spring. That spring is twice the length it is, or was.
Holy shit, dude.
Like, that was like this long before.
That thing was so compressed.
Well, look at where the shock is.
Yeah.
So the shock, the arm is supposed to be here. Basically where he had it set. Fuck. Well, at least I'm not broken. I even said right before I did it, I'm like, this thing's probably gonna shoot down, but it was like getting easy to the point where I was thinking there wasn't like that much. You
That
think
much
it would
tension. Yeah.
Fuck. So I think I got away with. Look at that. It's all right. Like that's where it feels really numb and weird.
Yeah, it's starting.
Can you see it on the camera?
Yeah, you can start to see it.
Fuck. So right next to dumbass. We all knew that though. All right. See, the problem is I don't know how long to make the shock body now.
Yeah.
I have no point of reference.
No.
So it's like I feel like it should be able to connect right now with it all the way opened up. So maybe I'll just fucking try to do that. So now we've got a little preload. We have to remeasure the threads so we can match them. What are we at here? Right at 3? Right at 3.
Yeah, right at 3.
Okay. So we can throw the wheel on without bolting on the lower thing?
Yeah, if it's lined up and see where it is. Yeah.
Just don't want to like bind up.
Yeah.
I think the shock
It's just
popped in.
Yeah.
So ride height's kind of high, but maybe it won't be as bouncy. Holy shit. Here, let me, I'll check it. Yep, the bolt's through. I don't know where the nut went when all that went down.
Fucking got flung somewhere.
Alright, you're good.
Cool.
This one was maxed. So that probably made it less preload too,
Yeah.
because it was maxed all the way down. I find it weird that you have to take these out. It doesn't make any sense to me that these can't go low. But this is what we're experiencing. I can't even grab shit. I'm gonna lower it. And I gotta get that. Oh, that side looks high, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Pull the e-brakes on. Let me see. Do anything?
Yeah, not really.
I don't understand these coils.
It raised this side too. It's rolling out.
It's okay. There's your e-brake again.
What's going on here, dude?
Film this fuckboy. What do you mean?
What's going on? What are you doing?
Dude, I almost broke my fucking hand.
Really?
I was loosening it. I didn't know how much you guys preloaded it. How
A
much?
lot. Too much.
When I let it go, it shot the fucking hub down with my hand underneath it so bad. Look how swollen my hand is right here.
Why are your hands always getting swollen, dude?
Cause I'm smashing them on shit that you, dude. He fucking smashed my finger so bad the other day. Now I'm blaming this on him, dude. I took the perch completely out. Look how low the rear is.
On the other side?
No, this side.
That's not low.
No, it's not low. Perch is completely not in the car.
Why is it so high? Did you fix the preload too?
Well, there's a little preload on it now. You
Like
found the adjusters?
Yeah. There's only missing one.
I mean, feel the car. I was doing this before and the fucking thing was jumping off the fucking ground.
Yeah, it's bad.
Why are those springs so long?
I have no idea.
Feels good.
It looks fine from here.
It does?
Exact on both sides.
We'll park it right in front of the bed. Got a low tire.
Yeah, it's actually mint.
So it does look a little low.
Yeah.
It's functional.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's functional. Let me see. So you couldn't feel it, but before when we drove it, it would literally rattle your teeth. Like it felt worse than the Ricer Miata. And like I said, I hate saying that.
It was really bad.
What do you like? To be honest, tell them. Like you're a fucking piece of shit Ricer car ruiner. But even that was bad for you, right?
Dude, I was driving down the road, and one time I was like speeding, and like I swear to God, I hit this bump, and the rear end just lifted up.
Yeah.
And like the tires were off the ground. I'm like, I'm never driving this car again.
So anyway, I fix it. You're welcome. As to no benefit of me, I fixed the Fortune Autos. But that's gonna be the end of my video. Maybe I'll steal Rudnick's 135 for the Street Speed 717 call out because he doesn't drive it. And I don't have shit. I don't know. Put it in the comments.